recorded by Joseph T. Brown in November 1959.
And I was traveling along behind the bottom seat one day. I've been with youth on the Utah present, west of Salt Lake, picked up a piece of paper, piece of the magazine, and there was a list of golden spots. And there were some of them that was worse than when I put that lit in my pocket and I carried it for a number of years. This is some of the golden gems that was on that paper. Don't hit a horse when he's pulling with dust. Don't be coarse at the expense of purity. Don't be undertaking at the expense of truth. Those are the three that I do remember very distinctly. Now try to live it. Right, I'm not a critic, Megan. An old song that I used to sing to her grandmother. Dear heart. The fall tide finally growing more. Longing go quickly past the way. When first we met had left her through. Up on that Bolton thread of rain. Turn up road and faded from your feet. But never had your heart grown cold. Nor do we love each other, dear heart, because we're growing old. Dear heart, because we're growing old. Dear heart, because we're growing old. Nor do we love each other like dear heart, because we're growing old. To me, you're better than you were. The day I won you for my mind and held you fondly in my arms, unconscious, although felt defined. Your faded pink and frightened hair, and yet for me some charms untold that only strengthens with each year. Before, because we're growing old. Oh, what you have passed so then. Years filled with only pure joy. No cloud has ever crossed our path. Our bliss has been without a Lord. And when we reach that shining shore, and the earthly gate to us unfold, God grant that both may enter in, dear heart, and never more go. I I don't care how much longer the master will permit me to live in that mortal existence. All I care is to be able to live until my example be worthy of others following it. That they won't be ashamed of anything that their grandfather or great grandfather or father has ever done to draw them away from the paths of righteousness. That they may be able to fit and qualify themselves for lives of usefulness throughout the rest of their immortal life, get them close for eternity. That's the greatest wish I had in my heart now. That is, I know. I'd like to recite a short poem that I learned when I was a young man, when I was a young man out on the Utah desert for sheep. How often do we meet while walking down the street some poor old man's whose head is bent and gray, with age his form is bent, in his pocket not a cent, and he doesn't know what shout it, what he do. You'll ask him a reason why, and if he will reply, I'm poor and old, and only in the way. So let us cheer them on. They can't be with us long. Don't sneer at them because we're old and gray, but remember while you're young, the day to you may come. You'll be poor and old and only in the way. And I tried to be faithful and fair and correct. Correcting the memory, never forget anything. Thank you. I filled a mission in the southern slopes and ate state missions from house to house. I was in charge of the work in Mobile City and three elders under me. We canvassed that city, Mobile, Alabama. I traveled while out in the country on that mission in Alabama, in the southern state, from Huntsville, Alabama, County East, or I knew that the county. All through the northeast, the Cumberland Mountains, across the north end of the state, down to the center of the state, on the west side, joining Mississippi.
Will you ever terrorize? How was the people received at that time?
I was treated very well. Most of the time, never found any very much opposition. Of course, it's opposition, but not anything serious. and had shot dropped in my back. That gun got up my back. It stepped up all the road and put the companion up there on the island of the road. The shop rock right before it was a day. I'm had the path to play where there's a bunch of man and boy that be smart and all that. I did bad. We get kind of bread. Now that walk on. And for that is fun. I performed one night ceremony then while up to that mobile that the making the young people wanted me to form a marriage and we up to making the church and headquarters is a mission and instruction. I hate to do it though, because the jury was a member of the church and the boy wasn't. I always hated to do that thing, anything like that happen. That to go.
Yeah.
And you're making that work if you're faithful and remember the Lord. Thank you for what blessing you have received. Then you feel justified and ask for more. And He will surely protect you. That's my advice to all young people and older. He's faithful in magnifying your priesthood in and obey counsel and make the counsel right safety. Remember, all of here that got to Joseph Smith was indeed the prophet. I've had many things come to me with evidently of give prophetic calling.